Transformers reviews, tech in the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube. What's going on, people? Today I got something new and different. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze figures by NECA. NECA, Nickelodeon, and who else is on here? Real Toys is on here. This is Super Shredder. So I just wanted to show the box. It's a boxed window. Of course, you got the Secrets of the Ooze, if you remember the movie back in the day. Kind of great. So let's get him out the box and I'll show everything, accessories, and go over everything about it. This review sponsored by Mozcast. Visit Mozcast where they discuss all things collectible. So this is Super Shredder out his packaging and on the table, and he looks pretty great. It's crazy. I like the paint work. I like the sculpt work. He has like super muscles right here, like the definition. And I think if I remember correctly, I haven't seen that movie in years, but he took the Ooze and morphed somehow. Everything morphed, even his armor. I think I remember. I'm not sure if I'm remembering correctly. Y'all can correct me in the comments because I know there's probably some fans that's cringing right now at what I'm saying. But I'm trying to go off memory. I didn't try to do no research because I used to like this movie when I was young. So he comes with accessories. He has his staff, which is pretty nice, painted silver. It's pretty sharp, so be careful. And on the other end, he has the spear, and he just fell out the blue. Not hard to stand up. Again, probably my table. I like having my table, though, because of that. If he does fall, there's no damage. You got the Ooze. TGRI is written on there on both sides. It's done pretty well. It's a little bit of, look like paint went off the rails on the R. But it's a nice green color. I hope it's showing up. It is. It's showing up on camera pretty well. And it kind of looks better under the lights. In the dark, it's not the greatest. You get these hands. He has two of the holding. I assume it's the staff. Holding the staff hands. Or maybe, yeah, it's closed. So I think you can insert the staff in there. I will see. He comes with one, yeah, this is a different hand. So he comes with one that's kind of out more. Maybe this is to hold the Ooze, but it's only one. And then he has the two, the two that are a little bit closed more. You can see the details in the hands are great. And then he has these open hands, two of those. And then he has the hands that's on him, which is the fist. So yeah, he's great. He has a shiny cape. Has his armor. It's defined. It's nice in the back. And we'll take a closer look at that. He is leaning a little bit forward, but you can fix that, especially on a harder surface. You can get it together. So again, let's take a little closer look. His head sculpt, you can see his eyes are kind of like bugged out. Go through articulation. His head and neck, the upper is on a ball joint, and I think the lower is on some type of joint. I don't know if it's a ball or not. So you can get the lower neck. You can get it up. You can get side. You can get a kind of emoted, turn sideways. The helmet. This is nice. It's nice. It feels like kind of chainmail-ish. It looks like it too. Has his spikes. The spikes are rubber, like more of rubbery and movable material. This is all painted well. It looks metal. This feels like chainmail almost. It's textured along with this. This is a little harder, but it still is plastic. but it's a little harder plastic than the spikes. I assume they did that so it doesn't kill anybody. Even though this is 14 and up, let me see. I'm not sure if you can take his mask off. I assume his mask doesn't come off. I'm not trying to take it off too much. It kind of looks like it can, but I don't think it does, so we won't deal with that. His articulation on his arms, not sure, they're not well, no, they're not bad. It's tight, I assume because of the paint. So you can get his arm up to maybe there. It is super tight. You gotta be careful moving it. It does rub, so that might be an issue with paint. He does have the bicep that kind of swivels, and he gets about that much. Has his arms. He can move his arms out like that or in like that, and they can move around. Has these, again, these are rubber, probably so you don't kill yourself on them. But they can, when you manipulate it, be careful because you can get the shape back. But like you can push them down, and if you leave them down, they'll stay. They'll kind of bend to that and stay like that. He has upper chest swivel and can crunch a little bit back. And he has the waist turn, just the waist swivel. So you can get that all the way around if you want. And also you have the crunch, just because I believe it's on a ball joint. They're probably both on ball joints, so they move up and down. His legs, get his legs about that much. Be careful because of the rub. You see his belt line, see the details of his belt line, which is very nice. Details of the paint here and the muscle sculpt. It's like really, really defined. It's crazy looking. He can move the upper leg about this much. Not a great deal. Does have double jointed knees, so you can get the run. Again, he has the same, these rubber, they're like rubber, the spikes. The boots are nice. As far as the shin guards, I mean, they really look like metal. They're really well defined. This is a well painted figure. The boots look like they're worn. They look old. They look like back in the day. His sandals, the definition of his sandals and his toes, pretty cool. It's all the same color, but you can still see the definition, and you can point his toe that much and not really up a little tiny bit. The sandals are on his feet, and he has the holes, I assume, for maybe other accessories, so he can stand up different places. So let's just check out the hands and the arms and see how he holds his accessories. So these, I believe, just pull out. There are no instructions, so I mean that would cause concern for me as hard as I pull this. But then maybe it's not a concern because it obviously it doesn't have any damage. So I'll show it in real time how hard I have to pull it. And you kind of want to turn it and pull it so you can get past that joint. I mean, that's good, that so you can the hands stay in, but that's scary. So I'll put the staff hand in, and I'll put the Ooze hand in so we can see both accessories. Yeah, kind of goes in much easier. Of course it does. Let's get this. And it's good to note that the canister hand can only go on the left. You're right when you're watching, but I believe. So then let's put the canister over here. Does fit well. Falling apart or anything. It's very flexible. so he can use this staff. And ankle rocker. I don't know if I went over that. It's kind of limited, but it's not too bad. If this is something you're into, I guess I recommend it. I don't know really if what people look for when they collect these. If you're looking for, I believe, accuracy, I think it's accurate. But I appreciate you watching this video, and I will get up with you guys in another video. I got all the turtles coming in April, so we're gonna see them all together soon.
Ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.